We are live. Welcome. I never know if I get the timing right. I feel like I never know if I get the timing right about any of this stuff, because I know it takes. There's a certain amount of time it takes for things to load and for things to get spooled up and get moving. That I'll hit live and I'll go, am I live yet? But I wanted to make sure that I was doing a cool pose. So I'm going to assume everything's good. I'm going to assume you can hear me. I'm going to assume that my internet's working because let me tell you, I like streaming. It's fun, but just a heads up, this is a sponsored stream. Marvel Puzzle Quest reached out to me and said, hey, we know you play this game a lot. And I said, I don't play a little bit more than a lot. I'll play that much. I'll play a little bit more than a lot. But we know you play this game a lot, and we think it'd be cool for you to do a stream with it. And I was like, that actually sounds like a lot of fun. I've made one piece of Puzzle Quest content a long time ago. And for those of you who aren't familiar, I wish I was thinking about getting like a whole thing going and like I was going to run clips and stuff. But I didn't have the time. And I thought this would probably be less jarring. But if you have the opportunity, I made a video a long time ago about how to unlock Silver Surfer, who was the very first 5-star. I'm going to explain all of this because I know we have some Marvel Puzzle Quest people watching, but then I want to make this accessible for anyone who isn't necessarily a puzzle head like myself. So just for now, just hang with me. So I made a video about how to get Silver Surfer, and I think it was very useful. I've received messages for many years, people telling me it's very useful for them, and some people even showing me their own tips and tricks. And so anyway, the point I was gonna make is that this is a special stream for me. I'm really excited, genuinely excited. And at 5:56, currently in the Pacific Coast, it is 6:02. At 5:56, my internet dropped out, the whole apartment. And so I went, oh, that's perfect. That's wonderful. But it came back at 5:59, and I was like, I'm just going to hit go. Ramble. Welcome, everybody. This is the celebration of my greatest gaming achievement, which is there's a little game called Marvel Puzzle Quest, and it is a mobile game, and I feel like it's been around for about 8 years. We have Marvel Puzzle Quest in the chat. They are in the chat because we're going to be playing some fun games, but and they're going to be chatting along with us, which is really awesome. So maybe they can clarify exactly how long it's been around for, but I have been playing it for 7.5 years. I'll show you. I'll show you. The proof is in the pudding, and I'll show you. But yeah, they reached out, and so we're gonna play some. I'm gonna basically. I mean, when we were conceiving of this, myself and Marvel Puzzle Quest, it was like, well, what do you want to do? I was like, I mean, I play it every single day, so could I just play it? I was like, sure. I'm also going to talk you guys through the game because I know some people aren't familiar with it, and I have some fun things that I planned for it. I'm going to hit in chat a link, and I'm going to pin it there, and it's going up right now. If you use this link, Marvel Puzzle Quest has arranged for you to get a special reward. And it's an in-game reward. The game uses covers. The more covers you have, the stronger your character gets. So if you're watching this and you're like, oh, it looks like fun, sign up using that code, and you're gonna get, I believe, because I was like, we're gonna give them something junky. What are we gonna give? We're not gonna give them a 2-star. People are gonna sign on and they're gonna get Ares. No, that'll make sense to most of you later. You're gonna get Ares? No. I said, can we get them a very new 4-star character? So we're gonna make sure that is something really good for you. I believe, I'm pretty certain it's Silk, which isn't just me saying, oh, it's Silk. There is going to be an actual benefit to that. I'm going to show you what you can do with this character in the game. Yeah, Cindy Moon, Silk. So use that, get yourself Silk cover. Also, like I said, Marvel Puzzle Quest is in chat. and we're going to be doing trivia. So keep an eye on the chat because they're going to throw out some trivia questions, and if you get them right, then you're going to get shards. And I know that doesn't mean anything to some of you, but it means if you are a Marvel Puzzle Quest player, then it's going to mean something to you. Okay, so we already have a winner. So anyway, without further ado, let's kick this off. Feel free to drop some questions in the chat. And I just want to kind of start things off from the top and show you guys this game. Barely even recognize it. We got Benson shouting in the background. Look at this huge overlay. We're doing it. We're doing it, folks. And so you have Silver Surfer off on the side. We're going to come back to that. So Marvel Puzzle Quest is a match 3 game, which essentially means you have a grid with a bunch of colors and symbols, and then you match them. But what makes this game unique is that it is 3-on-3. So you bring 3 characters into the fold, and then you fight against 3 characters, unless it's a boss fight. Get into more on that later. But there's a ton of story missions. There's a whole campaign that I feel like I haven't even looked at for probably 5 years or something. But there's a whole campaign, and then there's ongoing story missions, and there's constant new release of characters. It can seem intimidating, but there is a tiering system. So you can start with 1-star characters. When you get a couple of those will unlock 2 stars. When you get those, unlock 3 stars, 4 stars, 5 stars. And when you play it for 7.5 years, like myself, then you end up with, well, not every character in the game, because some characters I choose not to have in my roster. But you get most everything. But anyway, when you log in, you're going to see the screen. What's on the screen? Honestly, I'm a little uncertain because they just updated it recently. And again, this is for only the hardest of hardcore players in chat. When I started this, it was a horizontal scroll, okay? And you could buy roster slots with ISO. I don't know if people remember that. And the best character in the game was 2-star Black Widow. She's still really useful, but yeah. Link doesn't work. Is that link's not working? Please advise. That's the link I got. Check the link in the description. Is that it's a double post, guys. It's a double post. Let me unpin that. What about this one? See if that one works. So, anyway. So we are going to be looking around the game a little bit. Yeah, so I've been playing this for a really long time. I'm going to show off everything that's here. Featured event, Deadpool Daily. This is a rotating daily event. And then there's a story mission, which is already over for me. I finished that. I finished that Doctor Strange. But yeah, so you'll have this like stuff. This is the stuff that's always here, and this is a rotating event that has its own story, and we can do I can read the voices if you want to. And then there's like any game, there's always a currency involved. Let's look at the shield resupply. So here we go. Shield resupply. This keeps track of how long you've been playing and what you've unlocked and what you're going to unlock next, because every single day you log in, you get something. So today, when I log in, it will be day 2,716. So if someone wants to do the math on that, I'd appreciate it. Yeah. We want 4-star Benson. Oh man, could you imagine Benson in the game? Those are the ongoing events. There's a campaign. 1 out of 10. Oh, right. Because they added a new thing. So this is from forever ago, but this is basically how you get introduced to the game. It is funny because it's focused on the Dark Reign storyline, which is way old at this point. 7.44 years, 7.5 years, yeah. And then the World Wide Web, this thing here. I haven't done it yet because I knew I was doing the stream and I wanted to save some stuff. So we'll save this, but here's all these things. Basically done it. There's some rewards I haven't gotten, but do I really need those rewards, guys? I don't know that I do. And then let's see. There's versus. So this is PvP. you basically go up against other teams. Lightning round is like they pop up every once in a while, and you'll have selected characters or selected roster types. So like this one, obviously, I'm assuming, is you have to only do X-Men. When you do join something, you get to choose your difficulty level essentially, and so who you want to play against and stuff like that. And so there are different ranks. I always go level 10. That's where I'm at, number 1. I don't ever really rank very high, but I always play level 10. And then you can choose your starting time, your slice, when you actually want to compete in it. So generally it's on a 24-hour cycle, so you can kind of know when you're going to be playing the game, and then you can click around there. So yeah, I'd probably pick that one right there. But yeah, what else? I mean, it's second nature to me, and I figured the easiest way would be to just kind of do what I would be doing and chat with you guys while I'm doing it. And first things first, let me show off my roster. Okay, what did we just start at the top? I don't know. It's best. So let's start at the top. We got 5-star characters. Let's do this. Let's sort by rarity. All this stuff is new. And so 1-star characters, these are the most common characters. They're the most easy to acquire, but I also have a lower level cap. So they're going to get you into the game. They're going to get you learning the game, and getting a feel for it. But ultimately, you will move on. And if you're anything like me, you will just save a Juggernaut because he's all you need to stomp through any 1-star event. None of these characters are required for the main game. So they don't make you drag these characters along with you. Then let's bump on to 2-star rarity. So 2-star rarity characters, now you're getting some cooler characters that you might actually want. You get a cool Hawkeye, you get Magneto, you got Storm. You'll see characters appear in many different forms. So there's, I think there's like 5 or 6 Wolverines. But yeah, so these characters are a little bit stronger than the other characters. Their power is a little bit more complex. As you can see, I have them all, but I only really care about these 3 because these are my wrecking crew when it comes to doing it. Everyone else is gonna pick up. Oh yeah, a lot of people use Spider-Man for their 1-star, but Spider-Man wasn't always a 1-star. He came in much later. And so let's see. Let's keep moving. 3-star characters. This is where a lot of new players start really getting into the game. I don't think I have every single 3-star champed because the max level champing is when you... I feel like a nerd, but I'm really excited about this. And I wish Joel were here because I still play this game with Joel, and I may send him a reward during the stream. But yeah, so the max level is 266 for a 3-star character, and that essentially means that you have gotten all 13 powers to power up their 3 powers, and then you have also, once you do that, you level them up with ISO, then they get strong, and then you can start all those extra covers so that way things don't go to waste, which again is not something that was there in the beginning. Where is Moon Knight? Patience, my friend. And so that wasn't something you'd be like, another Human Torch cover, and you just sell it off. You just get rid of it, or you'd make multiple Human Torches. And then they introduced championing, which is once you have a champion, you can decide, okay, well, I have 5, 3, 5. That's how many covers you have. Each cover represents a power. The number of covers you have in that power represents the strength generally of that power. So in this case, Human Torches, let's just look at numbers, pure numbers. Converts 8 basic tiles into 193. Don't worry about anything else. But if you had 4 of them, that 193 becomes 235, which is obviously more. If you had 5 of them, that 235 becomes 278, which is obviously more. And so that's how it works. These are all maxed out, and there's a lot of cool stuff. I do frequent the Marvel Puzzle Quest subreddit, where people share tips and tricks and guides and helpful tools and figure out the best strategies and stuff like that. So that's basically how this system works. But yeah, so as you can see, these 266 is the highest they can get. So 266 all the way down, 266, and then so I have these guys. Now, most of these characters have gone through a rotation at least once before. So this ain't their first rodeo. That means I'm probably all of these characters I've hit 266 at least one time and have brought it around again. So as we get lower, we're going to see some other characters. And then we have some duplicates of ones that you see above. So this character is a duplicate of the bullseye you saw above, but only has 1, 2, 2. When I get 13 again, I'll put all the ISO that I have, 1,511,000 into it, and then I'll repeat the process again. So we have a Hulk he's at 13. So I guess I could. Should we level Hulk? Why not? Throw some in there. Boom. Why not? And give him a little bit to promote. That lets me change the stuff. And then I have some covers. If you like collecting things, this game is really, really satisfying on that level. And then you can see he gave me a different Hulk because there's a stronger Hulk. We'll get into that. And then I'm also going to change. I'm going to change this. We don't need that smash. Okay. So that's what leveling up a character looks like. Let's keep moving into 4 stars. This is the meat and potatoes of the game. You got some characters that can do some amazing things. You got some characters that will completely blow this game out of the water if you do them right. And I just want to take a minute right now. Let's focus on this guy. Morbius. Recently added to the game. One of the newer characters. I only have 2 of his powers. It's something that I was hoping to change, and I'm not going to lie. When I was talking with the team at Marvel Puzzle Quest, it was like, they were like, do you need something? And I wanted to go, well, I'll get some Morbius covers, but he's a new character, and I didn't want to cheat. I didn't want to bargain for a character that's not available yet. But Morbius is in the game. If that was a sticking point for anyone out there, I assure you, Morbius is in the game and is pretty cool. Has some pretty cool powers. They also just recently introduced Monica Rambeau, which is really sick. And then other than these 2 right here, I have all 4 stars champed. Silk, I mentioned earlier, I have a pretty brutal team that I use for her that gets me through most of the difficult parts of the game. Rojas, thank you for playing. And so we got all really, really amazing characters, cool characters. And I think one of my favorite things about the game is I learn, like, I don't have time to read a ton of comics, but that's a world that I come from, and I really love the Marvel universe and the extension of it. And this game allows me to kind of like feel like I have a comic book collection and like bury myself in that world without, giving up my whole life to read every single comic. And it also makes me want to read comics too. There have been other stuff that I've picked up because I was like, oh, like I remember this, like Hawkeye and stuff like that. And I've learned about characters from Marvel Puzzle Quest. So you have like Misty Knight, so Beast. There's another version of Beast, but they have an Age of Apocalypse version of Beast, which I'm a big fan of Age of Apocalypse. So it's really cool to see this like villain take on him. One other thing I want to make sure you see as well is you can also like look at the cool art. You can like, there's a lot. I mean, I don't know. You can check out this. It's all high res stuff. It tells the cover artist. It's this is a love story here for me and comic books. So okay, what Beast. Taskmaster, these are limited characters, so you can only get them through certain events that happen. But like, come on, Spider-Ham, and I got a support here, Penny Parker's support. Should I just power up? Let's level it up. You don't know what this means, don't worry. Power it up, who cares? All right. And so supports are these other things that were added, which are, you can attach them to characters. They have special abilities and change things. James and MCU when probably never. Too old, guys. Sorry. And all of these characters have three powers. Some of them have more than three powers. And they have amazing art attached to it. Hellcat, like these anti-venom, like look at this, like it, I don't know, it's just really cool. There's a lot of care that goes into this game. Throg, only know this character via Marvel Puzzle Quest, but I get excited when I get to play as Throg. You get cool stuff like Red Guardian stuff. There's a lot of tie-ins if you watch Marvel movies or watch Marvel TV shows. There's like fun tie-ins that'll happen, and you're like, oh, I'm playing like a WandaVision event while WandaVision's on TV. So yeah, a lot of stuff. Polaris. Anyone who plays Marvel Puzzle Quest knows Polaris quite well, and we might be seeing some of her. Black Cat, personal favorite of mine. Super Skrull, love it. Namor, Sabretooth. We have this. This is a cool Infinity War version of Thanos. They also have two other versions of Thanos that are more like traditional to the comic book. This is cool Infinity War Captain America. So a lot of cool variations. There's some other games that I've played where you get the character and then you power them up, but like maybe it's a costume swap. I actually kind of like that it's different characters. A really great Black Panther. From the movie, coincide with movie, Jubilee, more Venom. I got the Fantastic Four in here. Even Yondu. You see Yondu show up. Stuff like Wiccan. Spoiler alert for WandaVision. You know, I was like, oh, that's the only reason I know. I've never read any, I think it's Young Avengers. The New Avengers, maybe. I guess that's what it says there. Riri. Great characters that make up this team. But yeah, so I have all of them champed here. This guy, Elise didn't know this was happening. I knew this was going to happen when I was watching the show. And so you get Flapped in America. She was like, oh, it's so funny, Flapped in America, when I called him that watching the show. I learned it. I got it from Marvel Puzzle Quest. My friends over in the subreddit. All kinds of stuff. If there's anyone you want to see specifically showcased, just let me know, and I'm happy to do that. Amadeus Cho, really cool. We got Rocket and Groot, but this is with tiny Groot. You have another one with big Groot, and then Captain Marvel, sick Captain Marvel, who actually, this Wolverine was my first champ 4-star, so it's pretty impressive that Captain Marvel overtook. And then here we go. This is the biggest rarity. This is something that was introduced into the game. I remember, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think Wolverine Surgical Strike, Black Suit Wolverine was the first 4-star. And then 5 stars are just the gods of the game. So I do not have all of them champed. I have several champed that I'm very, very proud of, but these are like the gold stars of the game. And they're added less frequently than other characters, but they are just brutally powerful, game changers generally, and the coolest. Some of them actually transform. Bruce Banner, Hulk. As you can see, why would anyone want to play as Bruce Banner? Well, that's because if you get a certain amount of green, then he transforms into the Hulk and he rages out, which is really cool. But I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I don't think people are going to play as him because he doesn't generate AP. If you've Marvel Puzzle Quest, if you're listening, he doesn't generate AP. Why would I pick him over, say, Carnage? Listen, please don't pull the sponsorship. I'm grateful for it, but just come on. But yeah, so we got really, really cool characters. This is sick Storm, Spider-Man's. You have some fun variations, so things aren't completely locked out. So you got a cool Star-Lord, but then they have a 3-star version of the Star-Lord. Scarlet Witch, like I mentioned. So that's specifically her from the WandaVision show. And there's a fun little thing where she'll actually transform into like a black and white version. I don't know, I just like the detail. Age of Apocalypse, Magneto. This Kingpin, specifically from Spider-Verse, which is like super cool. Loki. They have extra skins, so this is my skin for Loki. That you can change different skins for some of the characters. Heimdall. Let's see. This Deadpool, which I had never heard of before, is just amazing. Cyclops, the art style, and the Cyclops Phoenix. These are things like I haven't kept up with the comics, and I didn't know that there was like a Phoenix Force Cyclops and a Phoenix Force Colossus. Where's Colossus actually? So I think it's a really cool thing for people who are like on the fringe even of loving comic books. Where's Colossus? He's here somewhere. There he is. So like, cool. I didn't know that things existed. Oh, Austin, you got your silk? Nice. Carnage, really cool Carnage, and there'll be like awesome events and stuff. And so I have champed a couple of these, and so I'm really, really happy with this collection. Got this super cool Iceman, got Magneto, Beta Ray Bill. Some of these are standouts. Okoye, Kitty Pryde, Jessica Jones, and then Old Man Logan. Killer Old Man Logan here. So that's my roster. That's us talking through it. Now I want to take a brief moment to talk about my secret tip. A couple years ago, I showed you guys how to acquire Silver Surfer in Marvel Puzzle Quest. And for tuning in tonight, I am really, really happy to show you the secret. There's a secret thing here. The secret to champing Silver Surfer. That's right. So here's the trick. If you go to the main menu, okay, you want to make sure it has Deadpool Daily here. The story event doesn't matter, but you want to make sure it says Deadpool Daily, and you want to make sure the featured offer has less than 2 hours and 45 minutes left. Okay? You want to make sure the featured offer has less than 2 hours and 45 minutes left. Then go to your roster. There's this filter tab. Click on filter. Click on to see what covers you have available. All right, and now you should see a Gamora shard for full shards. So what you're gonna want to do, you're gonna click on that Gamora, and you're gonna want to level her up with shards. Good, perfect. And I should have mentioned this before. Make sure it makes your command points odd. So as you see, it gave me 8, so that made it odd. You need to make sure they're odd. Now, go back to this scene here. You're gonna want to click on your Silver Surfer. Now this is the most important part, so pay attention. You're gonna want to make sure you have at least 12 covers in Silver Surfer that you've acquired over the last 6 years, slowly over time, some duplicates, and then you're gonna want to do that. And now you're going to want to make sure you have over 500 shards so that you can spend the shards to acquire your 13th cover like that. Okay, and it should pop up. It should say power trained. That's how you know you're doing it right. Now, when you look here, it says 13 out of 13. Now, this is the hardest part. Go to level up, and then you're going to want to click on this thing, level 450, 553. You want to make sure you have a bunch of ISO ready to go for this. Click on it. Yep. Confirm. Boom. And now there's one last step. Click here, promote, and then voila. That's now it should unlock. Now you have a champed Silver Surfer. That's all you need to do. That's the secret sauce. I almost made that as a separate video that I was just going to upload anyway. So now you get that. Now you got your Silver Surfer. Been waiting to do that for a long time. And yeah, so it's pretty cool. This is fun. This is a fun trick. You guys want to do some missions? Let's do some story stuff. And I'm going to show some stuff off. Oh, I got a quest. This is also new. Questing is new. It's just rewards for just playing the game, doing the stuff that you would normally do in the game. It has expedited it significantly. So I'm going to snatch that and get that. I have this sitting here, which I think I'm going to use on Doom. Daily quests allow you to get shards for characters that you need. Again, shards weren't always a thing, and so it is really pretty. It's a wonderful thing that that you can work towards the characters you want. We're gonna spend some of this command points too, because imagine this is like an unboxing stream. We're gonna play a little bit of the game. I'm gonna play a little bit on Stable. I think this is day 2, and then we're gonna open some stuff too. So all right, so you can save teams. I have some of my teams, my go-to teams. These are called the Steamrollers. If you don't have a lot of time, throw them up there. I'll show you why. This is just a generally strong team. Told you we'd see Polaris again. That's because you just want to keep burning that team to the ground. This is my anti-Caecilius team. Caecilius is a boss that you can face because there are bosses in this. This is the... I think I want us to lower Thor's health because it makes him stronger. And then this is my new bomb squad. Okay? And I'll show you why. So let's load this up. And let's play some more Puzzle Quest. At a secret shield meeting location. Okay, we're starting to degrade Hammer's combat capabilities. And we're catching up on the unstable ISO 8 race. But we're also about to open up a new front. There's a rumor that Ms. Marvel has been spotted in several locations around Europe. Well, that's great. We could use her help. Problem is, Carol Danvers hasn't been seen since Osborn took over. Again, Dark Reign. She hasn't filed for any vacation time. This Ms. Marvel has been raiding military storage facilities. Not something Carol would do. No, we believe this is another of Osborn's imposters. Next thing you know, he'll be trying to impersonate me. I think because it doesn't he do Iron Patriot, right? Let's hope not. One is enough. I got him. One is enough. I'll take that as a compliment. Take it however you want. Get a team together and find Ms. Marvel wannabe. If she's after ISO 8, we need to know now. And then we play the game. So, like I said, it's a match 3. You got all these gems here, different colors. Every color represents power that you can gain to fight off your enemies. Some of the characters are more complicated than others, but let's take a look at Spider-Man Miguel O'Hara. So he has 3 powers: blue, yellow, and black. Blue is a stun. Basically, I'll show off everything I can. The only thing that's kind of complex is some characters have powers that you don't spend AP is the term on. They just happen when you do something in the game. And then we have this one, which is an attack. And then we have... Okay, so the most important thing here is, again, like talking about how 5-star characters can just stomp something into the ground. Wakanda Forever, one of the best powers in the whole game. So, like I mentioned, you can use other characters. They fire powers. Okoye, when she fires a power... when she or anyone else fires a power, she has the ability to make it even stronger than it already is, which is like a game changer for late game stuff. And so I keep her on as many things as I can. She can also heal herself, and she can also throw a badass spear. And then we have that combined with Silk, who, if you use the link in chat, you get yourself a Silk, and you can do this too. You just have to find yourself an Okoye, I guess. But you have Silk. She basically makes a bunch of... she does damage if you have a certain number of web tiles, which will tie into Miguel's. So, anyway, let's kick it off. I'm going to do this here. And feel free to backseat game. I normally play this while I'm like walking my dog or like hanging out on the couch. And so if you're like, you completely missed a 5 match, then you go for it. But for the most part, you're looking for match 3s that you can make. But things obviously get more complicated because you have the powers that you can use, you have these other things that pop up on the screen, and then also a match 4 will clear that whole row or column, and a match 5 will create a critical tile, which is essentially a, it's like rolling a crit in D&D. a critical tile that will stay on the board and then serve as a wild for the next thing that you do, and then do additional damage. So I've filled up her yellow power here, so I'm going to fire it. She's going to come out. Cool animation. She's going to drop down some more of these, which are team up tiles, which I need. Fun fact for anyone watching, they used to... What language? What did I say? They used to have events like depending on the area you were in, you could use these for environment powers. I don't know if anyone remembers that. And the environment powers, thinking about now, you had to get like 20 of them, and then you get like hot dog stand, and then you get like 50 health. It's weird to think about that being a thing, but that's what it used to be, and now it's figured out much better. But yeah, also keep an eye out for Marvel Puzzle Quest in the chat, because they are going to be doing trivia every once in a while. And if you do trivia, those shards that I use to get Silver Surfer, they can be yours. All right, so she has that left. I should also just mention I have a life bar. You can choose to target whichever character you want to. So I'm going to target him with my Spider Bite. You get to pick a tile, so that way you do additional damage. It pops up, gives him the old Spider Bite. And then I'm going to finish her off. I was like preparing for this. I was like, I hope I have enough to do. And then this morning I didn't play the game at all. And then I was like, I have a lot that I need to do in this game. So I'm going to try and get through as much as possible. But I also kind of enjoy talking about it too. I really enjoy talking about it too. Sometimes this is what you want. You want to get cascade of stuff just happening. I didn't even have to do anything. And the powers that I had set up essentially allowed things to win for me. And this, again, this is fast way. I'll show you some other teams too. Wait a minute, that's not Ms. Marvel. There's a story for all of this stuff, but again, I've played this mission 1,000 times probably, so you can also skip it. That gets dumped into a bar that fills up, and you get rewards as you play. So the further you make it through those campaigns. Oh, here we go, guys. Here we go. 500 ISO to celebrate day 2,716. But in 3 more days, I'll get that. And oh, one last thing. Shout out to my alliance. Got my alliance here. They're talking about stuff. This is a squad. Use your alliance to send rewards to each other and send and fight together for boss fights and stuff. You might recognize Joel Puzzlebud there. You might recognize them. But my alliance is great. They are always very communicative and friendly, and you can. That's a fun part of the game too, is that you can also have alliance friends. So let's try something else. Let's try Beta Ray Bill. And then we'll try Kitty Pryde. And then, why don't we put Moon Knight in there? That's wild. Why would I do that? It's crazy to think that I would put Moon Knight in here, but I guess I will. Maybe that's the perfect thing to do. And then we'll go to the Congo, so we got new background and stuff. Oh my god, he's crazy. Did you see that? His power is so he's got a punch, but it hurts him if I have it powered up. But otherwise, it would hurt him. And then you could be Mr. Knight. So whenever I match green, I get to create a little tile. And then he throws his moon silver blades, guys. So let's look at this real quick. This is a protect tile. You can tell that it's by this color that it's, or I guess that it has a white outline. That is good for me, and it means that I take less damage when they attack me, which is good for building a defense. There are also sword tiles, which are strike tiles. That means that's additional damage. And then there are these, which are attack tiles. That means you don't even have to do anything, and they will do damage for you. But you build a combination, and then you're unstoppable. So I'm just going to show stuff off, because I feel like if I'm constantly talking about it, we'll never get to see anything. I'm going to match these away. Why are you doing that? You're going to lose them. Well, Beta Ray Bill gets stuff back. he likes to protect his teammates. So I'm going to smash this person with a super, super powerful smash there. And if they even think of hitting me back, they might not survive. But if they thought of hitting me back, then I would make them regret it. So let's see. I don't wanna kill this guy so quickly. He might just die anyway. This is purposeful. I'm seeing if I can get it. Okay. So, what do we want to see? Do we want to see Scuttlebutt, or do we want to see the insane Moonsilver blades? They're so wild that you don't even know who you're gonna hit. You don't even know who you're gonna. When you press this button, you don't know what's gonna happen. So, what do you want to see? Scuttlebutt? Just a couple shots out of a rocket ship or whatever. Or do you want to see the Moonsilver blades? I can't even begin to tell you how crazy this power is. It's way weaker, but it doesn't matter. I'll win anyway. All right, we're seeing blades, but Scuttlebutt. I want to see what people want. It's gonna be split between blades and Scuttlebutt, I'm sure. Moonsilver, too crazy. Blades, want the blades. All right, watch this. Who's it gonna hit? It killed the one guy that was there. But isn't that just, it's insane. It's insane. Something else I was going to talk about is they announce, if you follow them on social media, and Kathy B, Blades. If you follow them on social media, then they announce new characters, and it's on a regular schedule, but it's cool. You get to read about their powers and stuff. So we barely got to scratch the surface there. So let's do that again. Look at him, he's just insane. He's crazy. So he created that there. And now, so here's the thing. There's certain characters. You go into the forums, you're gonna find out some wild stuff about these characters and strategies. Kitty Pryde, great character. Again, she is a 5-star, so she has game-changing abilities. But one of the biggest ones is that at the start of her turn, if there are 4 or more friendly strike attack projectiles, those are the things I showed you, the shield, the sword, and the fist, on the board, she improves them by 657. So that means that you can have this tile, and then over time you're just getting, if you keep them around, it gets stronger and stronger. So with a character like Beta Ray Bill, and I mean in this case Moon Knight, it's going to be a recipe for big damage. So I'm just gonna keep making those strikes. She's gonna keep building them up. Let's see if we can get. I want to get some more Moon Knight powers. He needs black tiles to get Moon Knight powers, so we'll do that. But again, my strategy is to try and build a team that is really like kind of self-sufficient. In this case, it's like I already know that Kitty Pryde is going to power up the things that I'm going to have from the very beginning of the game, and Moon Knight can create them, so that way I have them. Oh my god, Moon Knight. He's going to try and punch him. Oh my, the fist. Should I fit? No, I'm not going to say it. Nice try. I'm going to punch him. All right. Oh, next trivia question. Okay. We answer within 30 seconds. The winner gets 400 shards for the character of their choice. Where did the Japanese version of Spider-Man gain his powers? That's the trivia question. Marvel Puzzle Quest is looking for the answer in chat. I don't know the answer to that. Is it a robot? That's a tough one. I know he had a big old robot, right? So you get that, you fill that up, you get rewards for just playing, and then the goal is essentially, I'm getting into the weeds, and I know, but essentially you're trying to make your way up this thing by acquiring more and more points. The more points you get, then you unlock these things. Those are the shards. This is what you can win if you answer the trivia. You get covers for doing it, and then if you're playing very seriously, you can get these rankings. So like if you rank in really high, which I should try to because you get Morbius, But yeah, that's basically how it works. So that's the way you want to play it. And you're playing against other people. Your score is being calculated against theirs, and that's how it does the ranking and stuff. So let's see, who do we want to try out here? Let's bring these guys into the fold. Got some cool animations. I'm gonna do this 5-star. And then as you progress further into each campaign, the characters they become stronger and stronger, and then every time you defeat them, you're gonna fight them over and over again to get more and more points. Then you they also get stronger when you fight them that way too. So these are generally the early ones. These are the ones that you just breeze by while you're on the couch. But then later on, you can start focusing a little bit more. So I have Phoenix. I have specifically Colosseum Thor from Thor Ragnarok, and then I have Colosseum Hulk from Thor Ragnarok as well. Fire some Phoenix powers. I want Phoenix to take the damage, but she's not gonna. That's fine. Who won? Who? Oh, Senor Mister. Congratulations. Get Morbius shards. Wait, we need to, don't cash in yet. And then get Morbius shards. And it seems wild, but some characters you actually want to take damage. So right now I'm letting Thor get hit because when he gets hit, he gets stronger if he's below a certain threshold. And then when he's super strong, then you're good to go. So he has God of Thunder unlocked, so that's a passive ability. I know, I feel like I'm talking wild at you guys. This is normally Elise rolls her eyes or leaves the room when I'm doing this, and you guys can't go anywhere. So, but yeah. So now he has a passive powered up, and when he's below 50, he just destroys. He's just going to be generating. What I was talking about, you want that independence of character to just generate stuff. Aaron, getting you into the game 3 years ago. I mean, honestly, I really enjoy this game. It's kind of a meditative thing for me. I appreciate kind of like hopping in, doing my tasks, but I don't feel like I don't have to get too competitive if I don't want to. And honestly, I've never played this game I've never been the kind of person who's like checking the clock and being like, I have to sign on and do this. And I've still managed to make a lot of progress. And I know other people who've made faster progress than me who started later, just because of the new features and stuff that they added into the game. Let's try out our boy, Silver Surfer. Freshly champed. And let's throw him in with, who do we want to see? Throw in chat names of characters you want to see shown off here, and I'm happy to do it. Let's do Iceman, and let's see. Let's do Jessica. No, she's gonna work. Let's do Old Man Logan. Yeah, let's do that. All right, let's just start with some blue. I'm not gonna explain the powers every single time because we're gonna make some progress. But I will show you all kinds of stuff, and then you get more. I'm gonna freeze on a bunch. Okay, cool. Some characters have, like I mentioned, transformations, which is my favorite. Oh, Bagman, Howard the Duck, Daredevil. Okay, all right, you gotcha. We gotcha. Oh, Ghost Pool. All right, we'll see if we can do this to get some. Does he make enchiladas or no chimichangas? Okay. But yeah, so you have characters like Old Man Logan, and I would love to be able to show it off. But again, sometimes with Marvel Puzzle Quest, what you want isn't always what you get. There is a certain amount of randomness. But one of my favorite things, and I honestly wish more characters had it, is that something like Wolverine here, he has a power that would do a certain thing. He has these powers. He heals himself and he does some damage to himself. He's kind of like a loner or whatever. But if you save up a certain amount of power and then you do this, his claws come out, which is a different animation than you would have gotten if you didn't have those other powers in place. And then all of his moves change. So now instead of healing himself or doing strike tiles, he's like a scary claw monster. And I love that stuff. Boom. And then he ends it easy. So let's see. Get my rewards. If we really want to see, this is the hardest node. The green one is like only for people who are like super really want to do it. So what did you guys say? You guys said you wanted to see some Daredevil. You wanted to see some chimichangas thrown. Let's see. So okay, we'll put Ghost Pool in. Some of these characters aren't leveled, just a heads up. So Ghost Pool, let's see. We'll do a 3-star in there. Kamala Khan is great. Do a 4-star here. We already so that there's Domino. What do we want? Agent Coulson is somehow one of the strongest characters. What about Hulkbuster and Gwenpool? Actually, I'm gonna throw her in there. Can we just maybe we should do the pool team. And then we'll do, there we go, and then, so I want to show these characters off. All right, Hulkbuster used to be one of the best, still pretty good, but he's, you know, he is what he is. Then you have funky characters that screw with the actual meta of the game, Gwenpool being one of them. One of her powers literally brings up a debug menu that if you put in the right codes, does different features, plot armor, and then Deus Ex Machina, which is there's Chekhov's gun is literally on the board. If you match it away, then you can fire a stronger power. So like, I don't know. I just really appreciate the thought and fun and stuff that goes into this. I just think it's really enjoyable personally. I'm never gonna get this. It's gonna be way down there. All right, let's do that. Guess they're not really going to do much damage to me, so those chimichangas might not be too useful. But so he has Penance Fair, as opposed to the Penance Stare, which does 80% of the target's damage. They haven't done anything to me yet, but then has other powers too. So I need to take damage first. That's the most important thing. Well, I used to have a lot of her codes memorized because I used her a lot. Not so much anymore. That is the fun thing though, is like you have like, you're like, oh, you have your time with this character, and then a new character comes out, you acquire them, and then you kind of like, oh, okay, now I'll try something else. Because there's always new things changing, and then there's a new character, like everyone goes, this is the best new character. Okay, he's taking some damage. Not a lot. I'm never gonna get that. Oh, maybe. Well, that's gonna hurt. Normally, I just sit here quietly and play. So just so you know, I apologize if I'm not talking enough. Okay, all right. Taking some hits there. And then, so she has this. I'm gonna get her gun. So now I have unlocked that power. And so I'm gonna do exploits. So it actually, I found the dev console. Make good choices. It's all just this nonsense. But if you put in the right code, you can get specific stuff happening. I can tell you what I remember. I think if I do this next one, it'll destroy the bottom left corner. Yep. I know that, and then it does damage. And then let's see, let's do the Deadpool one. He's gonna do covering fire. And let's order him some chimichangas. So he shows up, he's ready to take the order. And this is another thing too, I'll show you regular Deadpool because most of them have some sort of wacky thing. Let's throw, you know, what do we want? We got the tacos, but we'll throw in a burrito as well. If you had this, you could throw in an enchilada or what have you. So he tosses out there, does some damage, beats him up. So it's goofy. You also get special rewards if you use. Oh, let me just do regular Deadpool next time, because he has some fun powers too. Oh, look who we're gonna give Joel. So they support your friends. Joel, if you're watching, I support you. I support you, Joel. You've been supported. All right. I have also completed some quests, so you can come down here and check on your quest list. Went 3 story missions, did that. Boom, picked some ISO. Boom, do that. Boom, do that. And then, let's see. I'm going to do another one of these so I can show off some of the other characters that I wouldn't otherwise use. So we'll put in actual Deadpool here. Let's do... oh, you said Bagman. Put Bagman in. He's a joke character. And then let's see, a character to make sure I actually don't lose. Who do we want to see? Who do we want to see? Nebula, like characters that I wouldn't otherwise think to like really do, like to like really be interested in. But then it's like, yeah, let's do Spider-Ham. How about that? This is a wacky team. Wacky team. So, purple is what you need for Deadpool, and then you are able to use his. So first one is he does 30% of their health, so it's still already wacky power. This one, he takes damage, he'll jump in front, and then he'll heal himself, his healing factor. And then Whales is 14 AP, it does 5,000 damage, but you also collect Deadpool points when you play as Deadpool, which is a currency that can only be used for Deadpool. Then you can power up your Whales, and then it'll kill anything on the board. Like you can have a character that has 1 million health, and you can Whales it, and it'll die. So it's like a fail-safe. You can use it once in a blue moon kind of thing. Power. So let's see. We got this. Sometimes you play, and then you just don't get the colors you need. And then the other team is constantly raining stuff down upon you. America Chavez is a great character. Everything she does is passive, so she just keeps getting stronger and stronger and stronger. Yeah, so Eric Johnson talked about support covers. Yeah, that's definitely, I mentioned it briefly earlier, but there's another set of covers that you can collect in the game that will support any character you put them on. Robin could, you didn't have to do this. You didn't have to do that, Robin. Thank you. But I just want to show off the game. Well, I just want to show off the game. We got another trivia question. 30 seconds to get the right answer, and you win 400 shards for your favorite character. Who was the first buffed character in Marvel Puzzle Quest? I'm going to guess. I have no idea. I'm going to guess. Wolverine. Maybe 4-star Wolverine? 4-star Wolverine? That's what I'm guessing. I don't just put it because I said it though. That is a pure guess. First buffed. Because you used to lock out characters. You could only play certain campaigns with certain characters, and then instead it was like, let's just make it so that way you can have fun. But that was so long ago when I was a young man. Who was it, I wonder? Now I'm watching. Genuinely curious. Oh, there he goes. He healed up. And then let's see. We got Spider-Ham here. He's gonna fly away. Look at him do his cool moves. Who was it? A lot of people saying Invisible Woman. Hawkeye Modern. Oh, buffed. Yes. I know what you're talking. As in revamped a little bit. Hawkeye Modern, yeah. He only had 2 powers, and then you added the speed shot. Oh no, did he die? Oh no, he's in the air. Bagman's dead, by the way, guys. Wow, I remember when that happened. Because, Doom also, if I recall, Doom also only had 2 powers, and then was given a 3rd. The diabolical plot. Correct me if I'm wrong, Marvel Puzzle Quest, but I think that is true. I don't know that we're going to be able to get enough AP to show off whales, so we'll do this. Stun them. I hate yellow. I really like yellow because you get to see the whole. You get to see the whole Spider-Verse squad. More yellow, and I can show you everybody. Everybody's all there. The whole gang. You just want the yellow. Just a little. Oh. Okay. All right. Okay. So this is a cool power. I like this. I like the powers that have the gang shows up. Nick Fury has one where all the Avengers show up. I like that stuff. So look at the Spider-Verse. Look, you got the whole team. Venom's there for some reason. Marvel Puzzle Quest, if you're listening, why is Venom there? I never understood. But they drop down things that each do. I haven't even talked about countdown tiles. That's like oh no, there's a bad thing coming. In this case, it's a good thing for my team, but they'll all do different powers and stuff. A lot of stuff added. I remember when they added fortification tiles, all kinds of stuff. So I got Deadpool points. Again, like I mentioned, these can only be used for very, very specific Deadpool power. Okay, so let's see. I got another quest. Oh no, I have saved that one. How do you guys want to open some stuff? I have a bunch of points. So we can. These are vaults. This is like how you get stuff. These are vaults. There's a very specific number of things in there, and you can spend your hero coins to try and get stuff out of the vaults. So we could empty a vault. I mean, we could do a couple things. We could empty a vault, or let's see, or we do a 40 cover pack for one of these. I should mention that you get, when you complete the games, you acquire covers, and then those covers you can use to get your tokens here. I haven't done any of this. I haven't done any of this stuff because I didn't play this morning, guys. Open them up. Well, while I'm opening this stuff, you guys can decide if you want me to do special hero pack or the heroic. And then I'm telling you, I was saving these up. I have 17 of these here, and I have some command points. I'm not going to spend them all. I'm sorry, but I'm saving them for stuff. But I am down to open up stuff and just do we'll do a 40 pack, and then I'll also spend all my legendary tokens, and then we'll spend some command points. How's that sound? Yeah, it's not a horde. It's not a horde, but I'll blow it. I'll blow it for you guys. So we got these characters. All right. What do we want? The 40 pack? Yeah, we'll do the 40 pack because then it'll give me another one, and we'll see if I get any Scarlet Witch covers. This one comes with a legendary token. Oh, I'm gonna get a lot of shards though that I'm gonna be wasting. It's fine. It's fine, guys. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I'm fine. I won't waste the shards. real quick, I want to show you guys how this works. You can favorite a character. We're talking about shards. This is what you can win if you're playing the trivia in the chat. Favorite a character, and then anytime you open a pack that could have potentially had that character in it, you will get some shards, which will slowly fill up, and then once you fill up, you can get another cover. So you kind of saw me do that with Silver Surfer. Right now I'm saving up shards here, but that's just because I want to get the legendary tokens, so we'll do that. But I'm wondering if I should get another character listed in here, so I'm not just getting a bunch of Carnage shards that I don't need. All right, okay, let's just do it. Let's just rip the bandit off. 1 in 14 chance of this. Let's do it. Ready? 10K. Already a good start. That's a 4-star. That's a 4-star. Already a good start. Oh my god, oh wait, no, this should just give it to me. That's stupid. I'm stupid. Okay, alright, 2 3-stars. So you're gonna be seeing some of these twos. So 3 stars here. Doom is next, for sure. Nice. Okay, these 2 stars, you're gonna see them. It's gonna happen. I want to hear the sound. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, okay. Okay. Got those odds there. Sometimes there have been times where there are things in this game that it'll tell you the odds, and it's odds per pull. So you'll see people complain and say that they think they're getting bad odds, but they just don't know how odds work. But there are some times where I've been so lucky in this game, like pulling something that has a 1 in 250 chance of getting it, and I'll get it, and then I will think, what other luck did I sacrifice today to receive such an award? I'll go, what happened elsewhere in my life that I didn't win to get me this Marvel Puzzle Quest cover? And you know what? No complaints. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's gonna take me 20 minutes to just to like roster all these characters. Nothing shocking. We're not going to see anything shocking here because I have everything rostered. But hopefully they'll give me some... Oh, there you go. We got Black Cat. Hopefully they'll give me some stuff that I can add in, and then it'll give me more legendaries because that'll be more exciting because there might be 5 stars in there. Okay. All right. We've seen her a lot. Okay. All right. That's 40. Gave me 168 shards. So I got 100 more than I need, and then these characters got a bunch of shards too. I'm not going to do full cleanup on all this, but this is where all of your stuff goes that you just earned. And you can save them, which is something you couldn't always do. We'll just show you, you can save it there. Boom, we got an extra one. She's ready to champ. I guess I should do that, right? Because then that'll give us more legendary tokens. Sure. I only have 700,000 left. We'll just do the ones that are ready here. Okay, these are 3 stars. Got another. Great. Sentry. Cool. Okay. Got some Sam. These are just more covers. Just more covers. If it says train, that means you're just adding more covers there. Not necessarily getting anything new for it. Okay. If you're just joining, I am playing Marvel Puzzle Quest, the game that I play every single day and have played for 7 years. Marvel Puzzle Quest team reached out and were like, hey, would you be interested in doing a stream? And I was like, absolutely. I'm gonna be playing anyway. And I don't get to talk to anyone about this. So this is like a present for me to be able to talk to you guys about all of this stuff. I basically only nerd out with Joel. The occasional times I get to see Joel, we'll go, "Oh, how's your roster?" and we'll show each other our roster. So he's the only person. Okay, so we got some more command points here, and we got a quest. Well, we opened a little bit more than 4, and let's see. So only ever open legendaries when the other stuff are gone. So we have 20 of these, and then I'll dump this down to 200. Does that sound fair? Because I need to save some just in case something comes up that I need. But here we go. So we'll do 20 of these one at a time. Oh, wait. I want to make sure that I'm getting... Okay, he can... Oh, see? We almost missed it. That's why you always check. You always check. And then I want to make sure that... Might be close. This is huge. It's already 7-11. All right. Okay. 21 legendary covers. Shards going to Doom. Oh my lord. Are you kidding me? Did you see that first click? This is a 5-star cover. This is the most rare thing you can acquire in the game. Well, maybe some supports are harder to find. This is a 5-star cover. This is the most beautiful sight you can see. What I'm holding in front of me is the most beautiful sight you can see on Marvel Puzzle Quest, and so I'm gonna click it. I'm hoping. I mean, I'll take any of them, but that's where you love to see it. So I'll take that Colossus. But we used all our luck. See, that's the thing. Used all our luck right at the start. Now we got 20 more, and it's not gonna be 5 stars, but still, we can use all these. Valkyrie. Amazing character. Great character. Okay. All right. Nice man. Sliding around like an Iceman can. Bishop. You know you've played it a long time when you can immediately pull the character when you see the little things. Okay. Misty Knight. Okay. Love it. I told you we used that luck at the beginning, guys. We used it at the very beginning. Another Misty Knight. But then you get these covers, and then maybe they unlock other legendary tokens. So that's, you gotta do your maintenance. You gotta do your maintenance. This is why I can't. I hoarded one time and saved up, I think it was a couple hundred legendary tokens to like do a big thing, because that's the strategy, is to make sure you save for a big pull or whatever, and it was not a satisfying result for me. I did not get the 5 stars that I wanted, and I said never again. So normally I do this, but I saved it because I knew we were going to do this stream. But it took... There we go. Got another. That's 2. 2 out of 21. What do we think it's going to be? Scarlet Witch. Oh, yeah. You'll have to see it. We got 8 left. It's okay. I'll take. I got a Colossus. I got a Scarlet Witch. You gotta be happy for what you got. Oh my good God! You kidding me? Are you kidding me? We got 3. And another Scarlet Witch. You love to see it. You love to see it. We're almost filled up on shards for old Doom over there. Sabretooth. I really like Sabretooth in this game. Okay, 3 left. Oh, it's gonna... Are you kidding me? It's gonna be 3 times 9 shards. It's gonna be perfectly 500 shards. How? How's that possible? got one more. We already got the 2. We got the 2. We're gonna level him, and then we look at this. The 3 more points. Okay, let's see it. Nightcrawler. That was good. That was good for me. That was good for me. Look where we landed. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Where we landed with this? 500. We're leveling up him. We're gonna do it. All right. Let's. But first, we're gonna take in some of these covers that we got, because these are all gonna count for something. These are all gonna count for something. Command points are all added to the pile. They'll all add to the pile. You guys remember those Wanda pulls? I remember. She's very popular. It's always fun when a new character comes out and then everyone goes, everyone starts dissecting the character and figuring out the character's meta and stuff. Okay, all right. We got the Welcome to My Reality power. She's gonna mix it up. We got one of every power now. That's what you want. That's what you want. You know? I'll take it. I'll take it. This is better than 5 and 1. And you didn't got anything else for it. Leveling up. Someone in my alliance is level 200. They're really excited. I was like, to think about how much I play this game and how to be that much further ahead is pretty wild. We might actually, you know, there's a chance we might level up. I'm telling you, this is celebration. This is a celebration of gaming. Got those shards for Thor. Boom. There's my Colossus. So he gets a new power. That's good stuff, guys. I'll take it. All right. Now, we'll do this first. And then you can basically, I'm basically making my money back from the hero points. All right, let's do this. So he's got 11 of 13. So let's do this. Keep it even. Boom. So if we just had 500 more, if we just had 500 more, then we'd be able to level him up, and we'd be able to champ him. Hey everybody, James here, and I want to show you my super cool trick for how to champ Dr. Doom, God Emperor. He's a 5-star character in Marvel Puzzle Quest. This is my super, I just figured this out, I just checked it out. So it's a cool, super cool trick, and I want to share it with you guys to make sure that you guys can also level your Dr. Doom, God Emperor. And so, all right, so first things first, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to bring up your character. You're going to want to make sure that they have the victorious Herald of Doom support equipped, and sure. And then, and so you're going to want to see your character, you're going to want to have your character at 255. And then this, I've tested this, I think, and it doesn't matter where the covers are as long as you just need one more. And then, so what you're going to want to do is you're going to back out all the way to the main menu. Now, in your quests, check your milestones, okay? You're going to want to scroll down your milestones here, and okay, make sure you keep an eye out for it. You're going to want to make sure that you've already collected 50 powers for 5-star heroes, okay? And so what you're going to want to do here, guys, is you're going to want to click claim. The claim button here. That was the last one. Oh God, I wanted more. Can you, well, I've got your attention. Can you add more of those in? Because I really was appreciating getting those shards. And so when you click that, it will unlock some shards for you. And so now you'll notice you have 500 shards here. You should be able to go back in to your character, and you'll notice he's able to be leveled up using the 500 shards that you just got it. And so you're going to want to click, I'm probably going to do this one, Render Onto Doom. Click on that, and then you'll notice it'll pop up there. And then now you're going to click on level. Click on this, spend 500, and 53,000 ISO, and then another 20,000, and then boom, you've got yourself a champed God Emperor Doctor Doom, folks. It's just that easy. It's just that easy. Well, I'll let you guys decide who I should favorite next, because that was big. 2 5-star champs added to the roster in this stream. I wanted things to be cool for you guys, and I want things to be special for you guys. So look at him. There he is. God Emperor right there. Love the milestones. I don't know who... I mean, there's Phoenix. There's Archangel. There's a couple characters that are close. Oh, Carnage is real close. I think we're going to do Carnage. Yeah, that seems right. That seems right. Let's do Carnage. He's not far away. And then, yeah, that seems like the right move. And then maybe Phoenix after that. That's good progress, folks. And not only that, 166. Boom. James, why don't you level up the supports? I like red ISO, and I like hoarding it. All right, let's keep opening up stuff. I got 483. We'll go down to 200. Now, I'm going to pose a question for you guys. There's 2 packs. The thing here is that the latest legends will... The only 5 stars the possibility of getting are Colossus, Cyclops, and Wanda. I feel like that's the right decision, but it costs 5 more command points, so we'll be able to do less of them. Or we can do for the more generic grab. And I don't know. So let's put it to you guys. What do you think we should do? Classics? Well, that means no Wanda. Just so we're clear. Save the CP. I'll save. Don't worry. I'll get some. Classic for the spice. Classic. Always latest. Classic. I'm seeing more classic. I think we'll get more openings that way. I understand the people who are statistically losing their mind right now. Why wouldn't you try and get the Wanda covers? I think we'll get more out of the classic. I hear you. I hear you, latest. I hear you people saying latest, but I want to make this more entertaining. I feel like we can open more of them if we do the classics. So I'm going to do the classics. Got Venom. Agent Venom. That goes real fast, too. They go real fast. Trust me. If you've ever saved a couple thousand command points... Still get the shards. Oh my goodness, we got one. What do we think? Who do we think it's gonna be? Could be anyone. Silver Surfer. It's probably gonna watch. It's gonna be Doom. Doom or Silver Surfer. Okay. All right. She's champed, but that's okay. That's fine. Okay, here we go. Do about 10 more pulls. Just the art, you get to see the art, you know? It endears me to the characters, and that's what I like about it. Valkyrie, another Valkyrie. Okay, Gwenpool, we've already seen her shown off. Reed Richards. All right, so how about this? I'm gonna do 100 more, so we'll do 4 pulls here. How's that sound? X-Force. Love to see it. We're getting really close, by the way, guys, with this Carnage. Glad we got the Wandas. I'm glad we got the Wandas earlier. It's a rush, though. We're gonna do 1 more pull. We've got a Yondu. One more pull. 1 more pull for Wanda. Misty Knight, man, she's really coming out swinging here. All right, let's put those in because you never know. You never know when you roster these characters what they're gonna give you, and then it's you see the cycle continues. Do or it'll give me some command points because if we get command points from this, we'll spend it again on the latest. How's that sound? If we can get 25. Thank you, Reed Richards. Thank you for your service and give me Silver Surfer shards. People asking how. Oh, so we got 20. People asking how I have so many hero points. A lot of saving. But then I also was given some by the Marvel Puzzle Quest team. Oh, we got 25. Captain Marvel gave us the 25. That means we can open 2 more probably. Yeah, we'll do it. We'll go 299. I'm okay with that. Oh, it doesn't matter. Boom. All right. So we can do 2 more pulls for Wanda. See if we get her. All right. Okay, that's okay. That's okay. This is North Star. We're getting real close to that carnage, guys. You hate to see it, but that's okay. That's all right. I'll take it. And we're only 5 shards away from getting that carnage. Wow. This is actually productive. I was a little worried because normally, again, like I say, I play pretty silently and chill or whatever. But we did pretty well. We did pretty well tonight. So this is Behemoth Burrito. I'm just going to show you a couple more things. Behemoth Burrito is a combination of a 3-star, 4-star, and a 2-star character. So I had all those 2-star rostered, you saw. And it's so you can do this, and it'll give you 2 command points just for completing it. This is a different version of her. Let's try it. Let's go. I'm going to do a mission so we can actually check Wanda out. How's that sound? Maybe something that isn't going to be my butt. How high is this? They're going to lose real easy. So let's get Wanda in here. There's Wanda. And then who shall we add? The God Emperor. And of course, where's Silver Surfer? Do we want Silver Surfer or Moon Knight again? I'm gonna leave it up to you because this will probably be the last one we have time for before I need to say my goodbyes. But I'll let you guys decide. Do you want Silver Surfer or Moon Knight? It's been a lot of fun though. I appreciate you guys encouraging this for me. I appreciate you guys playing along in chat. It was really fun. I hope people got the shards. Again, if you use the link up there, if any of this looked fun to you or cool, use the link because it'll give you a head start, and then you will get a cover for one of the characters I showed off earlier. But Surfer, Moon Knight, a lot of Surfer. We're gonna go Surfer. Listen, it would be crazy of me to pick Moon Knight. Okay, especially after champing Silver Surfer. That would be insane of me. So let's do this. So we got Doom 53,000 health, guys. Okay. Wanda's doing her thing. She's got her little power. She's just doing damage just for the heck of it. They're super weak. We can do another one after this. That's fine. If you guys got to go, I understand. But I have some stuff I need to finish. I mean, I'm going to be playing anyway because I still have to do these clears. I'm going to show off some powers. Okay. Let's do her hex. So scary. That. Okay, reduces their powers, makes them weak. And then you have Doom, who will show up and finish the job. You guys just shouting. Just tell me your favorite characters here. X-Force Wolverine is really cool. This one will probably be slightly more difficult. So let's do... People are saying Wolverine. They want to see X-Force Wolverine. Where is he? Filter. He's in here somewhere. Vulture. You wouldn't think Vulture's good, but he's real good. You know, my only thing is sometimes I actually lose the characters in this list of characters because I have so many of them. And thank God the sorting systems. All right, there's X-Force Wolverine. We'll leave Wanda in there as well, so we can see those powers. All right, do that. And, oh my gosh, he's just doing passive damage there. Okay, Wanda's. I'm gonna manipulate the world to my control. So I get to choose a tile. Let's go with that one. So now I get to do extra damage for all the blue that I have, plus she's a complex character. She got a lot going on, but Magneto coming out with the power. And there's certain strategies you can count on with the computer, which I actually enjoy, which allows you to basically have somewhat of an idea what they're going to do. It's not completely random. They generally go with the match that suits them best a lot of times, which is a 4 match. They'll take it if they can. What do we need? What do we need to do something cool? Don't have any things that we can do that are cool. Sour 1G plays on PC. That's cool. For a while, you could link your account and you could have them both. So do you see these countdown tiles? These are being laid by the other characters that are like kind of like, I don't know, NPC isn't the right word. I guess it is, but they're like bad guys. There's a bunch of different kinds: thugs, sentinels, sentry bots from Ultron, and what have you. All right, so we'll do this Doom power. Shake up the board a little bit, and then let's see if we can get Surgical Strike. Is pretty good. Surgical Strike is good, but the animation for Doom's power is maybe a little bit better. But yeah, this is I hope this has been fun for you guys to watch. I appreciate you guys encouraging me. Like I said, I don't get to talk about this game all that much. Elisa was really excited for me that this was happening, because she was like, partially because she's like, oh, that's so cool, I know you love that game, but also because I think she was like, good, now you're not going to bother me about Marvel Puzzle Quest. And I know Joel was really excited. I texted Joel, so he was really happy for me. I hope maybe he got some shards or something. So let's do some of that power. And now, so Surgical Strike. Every purple tile on the board, Wolverine will destroy and do damage for. It's probably going to do pretty good damage. Yeah. You want monthly Marvel Puzzle Quest streams? I'll see what I can do. Hey, maybe this is my thing. Maybe this is my thing. I mean, part of me is like, people do, all kinds of trading card pack opening streams. I was like, worst case scenario, we can open some packs and see what we find. I'm gonna hit him with that power, and then so Wolverine. There's also some characters can heal, so we'll use Wolverine's healing power. So I've put down this tile here, and then if that gets to 0, he heals. But if it doesn't, if they destroy it, then Wolverine freaks out and he slices up the board. I don't know. I just really like it. I used to play fun games where I would imagine characters and go, what would their moves be if they were in the game? What would their moves be? And, it is a match 3, but there's something about the presentation of this game. It's done with a lot of care and it a lot of, I truly believe that the people making this game actually genuinely enjoy Marvel, because you see a character come out and it's a lot of interest in doing that character justice. And that as a fan of these characters and learning about some of them too, I really appreciate that. And so, there is a routine aspect of it, but there's also just a, this is fun. This is my reading comics. This is my learning about new things and keeping up with the kids these days. A lot of Marvel characters I first learned of through this game. And so it's fun. It's cool. But yeah, I think that's all the time I have, guys. I was planning on just stomping through all this. Oh, we haven't even done this hardest one. I'm technically I don't have time for this, but let's see if we can just beat. This is the hardest one. So this is the hardest thing that I could probably do in the game right now. So I'm going to try and beat it with my super team that I mentioned earlier. Hopefully this convinces you that getting your free silk cover is worth it. So let's see what we can do. My goal will be I've powered up Okoye power than ever. So she's stronger. You can see the icon is on everything. So these characters are going to be protected behind her. I'm going to keep her healed, and I am going to basically try and create as much passive damage with that power that I talked about at the very beginning of the game, to beat this team down into submission. So I'm going to, sometimes you can choose who you start with. I always start with Kingpin because he can do team damage, which would negate the fact that I am trying to keep everyone defended. So let's see, let's get in here. And again, I'm creating these web tiles by making matches, and then they get destroyed, which then heals and then powers them up. Again, you're trying to, it's like, that's the puzzle aspect. The puzzle has never been solving the board. The puzzle is piecing together these characters to figure out how you can defeat really challenging opponents. And they also added puzzle missions recently. This is a new thing that they added, which is cool, which will just be like trying to figure out, using the characters that how can you like get 4 blue tiles on the board or something like that. And I think that's really cool. That's a fun addition as well. Okay, we're in good shape. We're doing pretty good here. I'm gonna do this. Oh, that's gonna take him out. Kingpin's done. Cool. Put some of that down. And then I'll probably do Sentry next, just to be safe, because there's no sense Dakin. He can heal, so I would rather do damage to the guy who can't. So let's do some of that. And again, I think about when I first started playing this game, and I was like, I really didn't understand a ton of the elements of it, but I was still having fun. Like, I mean, part of it is I'm the kind of guy who watches like super finish compilations, like games that have super moves, fighting games, and what have you. And so part of it was like, oh, I really want to see the animations and what does Iron Man do with his like blue power? And so it was like, oh, that was what you're kind of doing, gathering characters to see them shown off. Some people play the game without the animations on, so it runs faster, and I totally get that if you have like a slower phone or whatever. But I like them. I had them off for a little while, and it just didn't feel right. We're gonna stomp through this easy. Keep putting down these, and every single time they're gonna do more damage. Oh no, stunning blow, that's bad. Okay, well that's a little different. That's less than ideal. I was talking about how good we were doing. Okay, let's see if we can make sure that we don't die. You can see how much they have and how much you have here, so that way you can kind of like know, oh no, he's gonna do a move and it's gonna be bad. PvP, I do some PvP, but I don't do a ton of PvP because they're very competitive, and it does do like almost matchmaking style scaling to the game. And since I have a lot of high characters, there are also some very, very high characters. And so it can be rough sometimes. All right, we have done it, folks. I'm going to bite him, freeze him, and then I'm going to... Boom, boom. What, another? Oh, no, I was saying, you doing another stunning blow? Oh, no, he only has 200 health left. Let's finish him off with a spider bite. Cool. That's it. That's the hardest node, and I stomped through it. Took a little bit of damage there for Miguel, but that is just me showing off that team. If you have Silk on there, if you have that coordination, figure things out, you can stomp stuff. End it with some Moon Knight shards. I couldn't think of any better way to end this stream. Playing this game with you guys. I genuinely appreciate it. Thank you guys for supporting the things that I like, no matter how silly they may be. It was really fun talking with you guys and playing with you guys. And thank you again to Marvel Puzzle Quest and the team over there for thinking of me for this. Because again, they reached out and they were like, hey, we know you're a fan. And I am. And I was more than happy to do it. And thank you guys so much for watching and supporting this stream. That means a lot as well. If you're just getting here or you didn't see the whole thing, there's a link in the description. If you think this game looks cool and you want to sign up, click the link, and that way you can get some free stuff for it too, and you can get a head start. And I really, really appreciate everyone for watching and hanging out. Super fun, super positive. I love people talking about Marvel Puzzle Quest because I really like Marvel Puzzle Quest. And if you want to tweet me your teams, I'll totally look at your rosters. It's something I do anyway. I really enjoy it. Thank you so much, everybody. Oh yeah, Polaris. Barely showed off Polaris. But I have fun talking and learning about this game. There is a new character that they just announced. I'm sorry, I keep telling you guys that I'm going to end, but I haven't yet. I don't always have the opportunity. There's a new character coming. It is, oh my God, it's amazing art. Null, the King in Black, is a new 5-star character that's coming soon. I think the Hunt event is coming up after this. All kinds of fun PvP stuff. It's always changing. I've talked about it before. I wish more games had this kind of interactivity and constant changing service because I think it's really fun and I think it refreshes. We didn't even get to boss events. Oh my gosh, there's boss events where you have to work together with your alliance to do all kinds of stuff. I really enjoy it. Thank you guys so much. I'm going to stop there because I have to eat dinner. I appreciate it. Thank you guys. And I will talk to you very, 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 very soon. Bye, guys.